This episode of Photonics Hot List is brought to you by Luna Innovations, enabling the future with fiber.
Hi, I'm Justine Murphy, Senior Editor of Laser Focus World. There are a lot of cool things happening in photonics. Let's take a look. As creepy as spiders can be, they're actually pretty useful. For example, insect population control. Well, now their usefulness is expanding into the realm of biosensors. A team led by researchers at National Yangming Chi-Yao Tung University in Taiwan is using spider silk as optical fiber to detect blood glucose and other biochemical analytes in the body in real time. In the study, silk from a giant wood spider was harvested and wrapped in a biocompatible photocurable resin. This created a fiber optic structure in which the spider silk acts as the core and the resin acts as the cladding. This could significantly advance point-of-care diagnostic devices, in part because spider silk is biocompatible. And thanks to a nanolayer coating of gold on the spider silk, the new sensor itself is highly sensitive. The researchers continue working to improve the accuracy and quality of the sensor, and hope to extend its functionality to measure biochemical components such as lactose and fat, and it could potentially be used in implantable medical devices and for biomedical treatments. A team at MIT is reviving a more than 100-year-old color photography technique that could pave the way for biomedical wearables or touch-sensing robots. Known as Lippmann photography, the method was invented in the late 1800s as a way to record and reproduce colors, such as those in a photograph. It's a two-step process that involved coating a glass plate with an ultrafine, transparent grain film. When light is shown on the glass and reflects back through the light-sensitive film, the resulting interference creates standing light waves which expose the film in diffraction patterns. Although tedious, this method turns the film into a color image. The MIT researchers, in studying the light-reflecting properties of butterfly wings and other iridescent organisms to replicate natural structural colors, have been able to speed up that process with modern elastic, transparent holographic film on a reflective surface. Using the Lippmann photography technique, they produced large, vivid images. As the elastic material is stretched and moved, its nanoscale structural color can change as it reconfigures to reflect different wavelengths. This development could someday be used for things like color-changing bandages or encoding messages on wearables. We all know you can't see through objects, and you can't really see around corners. But imagine if you could. Researchers at the California Institute of Technology are working on it. They've developed a new technique that they call Uncover, a 3D high-resolution non-line-of-sight imaging method that can detect an object outside a viewer's line of sight. With it, flat surfaces act as lenses to provide a clear view of a hidden object. It essentially removes the obstruction. The technique involves a spatial light modulator that's imaged onto a flat surface. In their study, the researchers used a wall to adjust the phases of incident light for a focus on the obstructed target. This non-line-of-sight imaging method pieces scattered light back together into a clear image of a hidden object. It also acts as a guide star, an approximate point source of light with which details of a hidden object can be identified and their various optical properties measured and examined. The new technique could make autonomous vehicles safer and enhance space exploration by implementing it into things like robotic missions to other planets. It also shows potential for use in remote sensing. And that's your Photonics Hot List. For more information, visit laserfocusworld.com.